Sam from HeyUGuys. Now love this film, and it's one that I think I'm going to have to watch again, probably to get fully.
It's like an onion, it's a lot of layers.
Yeah, what was it like reading the script? Did you realise that it was going to be something like that when you read it?
Yeah, I think I did. I mean, Amy's written the most incredible script. I think it's a big metaphor of class war, and I love the idea of turning this sort of very well-known metaphor into something very literal. And it's essentially about what happens when you remove the idea of society, the idea of a sense of community spirit, and the idea of people being forced to fight for themselves. And I think it sort of exposes the animals that we really are, if that makes sense.
I mean, it's written in the 70s, but do you feel there are obviously modern parallels and contemporary themes in there?
I mean, it was written at the dawn of Thatcherism. And we find ourselves now in the first sort of Tory government, majority Tory government again since Thatcher. So I feel like we're in a very similar time, and so it's kind of perfect that this film should be made now, I think.
Excellent. We'll just ask you a little bit about your character as well, Monroe. It looks like it was a lot of fun to play. Was it?
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, he's just a complete douchebag. It's a douchebag of the highest order, which is always great fun to play. I had to let's put it. My final scene was a fun one. I don't want to give anything away, but I had a lot of fun shooting it. So when you see the movie, it was a fun scene to shoot. I'm not going to say any more than that, otherwise I'll give it away.
Okay, well fine, can I just ask a little bit about working with the rest of the cast as well? You must have had a lot of fun working with the guys and girls on the set.
It really was, yeah. I mean, you know, Tom's wonderful. Tom's great fun, and I'd worked with Keeley before. I did one of my very first jobs with Keeley Hawes, and so there's a fabulous scene where Keeley and I were just the most ridiculous people together, and it took a day, and the whole scene was shot in one shot. So it took a day of rehearsing it, and we just shot it twice right at the end of the day. And so Keeley and I were just together the whole day, and it was so wonderful to see. You know, I've been doing this since I was about 11 now, so it's so much fun when you come back, you know, 10 years on, and it's still the same rapport that we had when I was a child. It's a nice sense of, you know, community, ironically.
Excellent. Well, yeah, it certainly came across. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!